Hey everyone, Divine Chi 33 Tarot here. Just stopping in. Felt like I should do an 11/11 retrograde reading, so here I am. Instead of doing for individual signs, I'll be doing for the element. So this is going to be for air, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This will resonate with you guys. If some things don't resonate, don't take it. Just leave it for the next person. I do read reverse cards because I feel they come out that way for a reason. I'm reading from my Game of Thrones deck. There's links below if you guys want private readings, if you have a comment, you want to message me, tell me something, have questions, concerns, whatever the case may be. My Facebook and my website is also below. If this resonates with you and you want to make a donation to me, that's more than appreciated. Thank you so very much. The links below for Cashapp, PayPal, and Venmo are below. Yeah. So how I read is do a meditative shuffle before and do the, get the download of what's happening with the energy and everything, pull my cards, and then come to you guys. First thing I gotta say is you guys are tired. Like, y'all are tired? Feeling tired? Jesus Christ. So the second I started pulling for you guys, and I'm shuffling the cards, and I started yawning, and I couldn't understand. It took me, literally, I was about 20 minutes into this before I realized, why am I so tired? What is happening? I was fine 3 seconds ago when I was doing fire signs. Now all of a sudden, I literally could not stop yawning. You people are tired. Which makes sense because your reading shows that as well. Sorry, I was getting a phone call. The bottom of the deck, we have the Hangman. You're looking for change, or you're waiting on a decision, and you're waiting for someone else to make a move, and you're not going to get anywhere doing that, okay? Nowhere at all. So what you need to do is you need to look at it from a different point of view, a different direction, and you might just come up with an ingenious solution. Get yourself right up out of that fuckery, okay? So I had asked for 10 cards because I thought that's what we were doing was 10 cards, but Spirit was like, yeah, not so much, and gave you 12. So I have 12 cards here for you guys, so let's get into this. So your first card is the Three of Spears. Okay? So you're close to manifesting your dreams, okay? You're using your self-expression. The more you use your self-expression, the more your dreams will come true, okay? It's all gonna come to light, and everything's gonna be there that you need and want, okay? Maybe there's a wedding in your future. Next, you have the Three of Swords. So this could be like sorrow, betrayal, and heartbreak. And then it's like a huge revelation, and then you know where you stand. But I feel like more that you're just under a lot of stress, which would explain the yawning and the tiredness. I feel extremely drained right now. I don't even want to finish doing the other two elements because y'all motherfuckers, right? Love you guys, but you guys got me all fucked up over here. My nose is all runny from yawning so much. My eyes were tearing up. Super stressed. And I feel anxious too. My body's I can't stop. My legs won't stop moving. You guys are anxious and tired. So I feel more this is you're extremely stressed out and you need to strike at the heart of the problem. Okay? So you need to figure out why you're so stressed out, and you need to figure it out, get past it, move past it. Next, you have the Three of Coins. So you have unfinished work. There's literally a project or something like that that's undone, and because of it, because of the energy behind it, it's not going to succeed. Due to lack of interest or scheduling issues, it's not going to work out. So just let it go. So if that's part of your stress, just let it the fuck go. Next, you have the Queen of Spears. So this could also be part of your problem. You thrive on chaos. Okay? So your element is air. You're kind of like a hurricane. You just blow through shit, right? This is kind of what you do. You thrive on chaos. You come through, you blow some shit in people's ears, and chaos ensues. Or, you just don't say shit and chaos ensues. But you know what you're doing, and you're doing it on purpose. And it always happens to happen around you. You need to figure that shit out and stop it. I remember in September when I did your Gemini reading, that card came out. And I felt that energy as I felt that like you guys knew what I was saying, but you didn't know how to stop it from happening. But like, it's all you. Just fucking stop doing that shit. Keep your mouth shut. Keep, you know what I mean? Like, whatever it is, wherever chaos is ensuing, like, change something within that area. So if it's at work, change something you're doing. Change someone you're talking to. Don't talk to people. Maybe do talk to people. Whatever the situation may be, okay? Next you have the Star. So the Star comes out and wants us to keep faith. Tells us that when we do keep faith, that reward will come, right behind it. And so when you keep faith, you kind of like, you're showing universe, okay, I'm here for whatever it is that you're going to give me, right? I'm here for all the pain, the agony, and the shit that's going to come before I actually figure out what's the right thing, right? So you're saying you're going to keep your faith and everything and get through all the hard times. Universe is going to show out for you. You might figure out your path when you have faith, you know? For some, you might be healers. Others are like coming through a transition. You're starting to figure out what is really happening in your life, and you're making an actual valued effort at changing it. That's what this is telling you. Keep the faith. You're doing good. Keep it up. So next you have the Priestess reverse. So intuition, wisdom, and secrets, right? It's kind of like what this card signifies. So you need to connect with your guides now and keep your own counsel. So like I said before about coming out and being like the queen of chaos and all that bullshit, right? You ensuing it, like, keep your own counsel. Whatever it is that you have that's making people go crazy, like secrets, talk, whatever it is, the information you know, keep it to yourself. Next you have the Knight of Spears. So you're driven and creative, right? And the Knight of Spears shows speed and action, right? He comes through, he's like got his shit together, and he does it quick. You're making real progress. You might actually travel, or like move, or you could find like a dead situation livens again. Romance. If you're starting like a new relationship or something, like this is a good situation. If you're in a relationship, you're having like harmonious times with that person right now. Could be like moving home. So I really feel like you guys like are trying to get back with someone. Like maybe you guys like an ex or something, and you're trying to get back with them. This is I mean, it being retrograde, it's really not a good time for that person to take your acceptance back. But if they do, I guess it's a good thing. And you get there. Because next you have the Chariot, and he basically says the same thing. Like, you make a big move forward. You're moving home, you're traveling, or you make work progress. Like, you're doing very, very good in work. It marks success. Maybe all the traveling and the moving is the car. Maybe did you get a new car? Did anybody get a new car? Comment below if you got a new car, or you're trying to get back with an ex, or you're moving home. I'd be curious to see. Because I feel like some of you are trying to get back with an ex, and I feel like some of you are getting a new car. So I'd be curious to see how much that hits. So the 10 of coins you have next. So yeah, so this makes me feel like you're getting back with an ex, or getting back with someone, like maybe even a friendship. Maybe you have an estranged friend or relative or something, and they come back around now. Maybe that could be it. You have problems with friends, and now all of a sudden those problems seem to, like, you let it go, and then now they're coming back. So anyway, it shows commitment, marriage, close friends, and good advice from an old friend. But it shows like commitment and marriage, so maybe you are getting back. Somebody's getting back with somebody. Next you have a Four of Cups. So you're feeling very unhappy right now, but your unhappiness is due to your own fuckery, right? Your unhappiness is due to your own negative thinking. So if you let go of that negative thinking and you keep your faith like you were supposed to over here with the star, you'll get to where you need to go and you'll have what you need. So next you have the Temperance reversed. So you're like dangerously close to being like overwhelmed to the point where you can't, where it's going to be like, so it's already difficult for you to figure your fucking life out right now, but the more you get into these negative thoughts and feelings of money, career, relationships, your job, any of that, the worse it's going to get for you, okay? And you're dangerously close to becoming to that point where you just can't get yourself back from it. So you need to calm down, relax, breathe, and figure out what is happening. You're living too much in the past and too much in the future. Like, you're looking too much at the past, like, oh, this happened in the past, and I want this to happen in the future, and it's never going to happen in the future, and blah, 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 and da-da-da-da-da. But because of that thinking, you're literally not getting anywhere. So you need to change that thinking. You need to turn this bitch right side up instead of upside down. Okay? It's like huge. It's a huge thing. It's a huge deal. Like, if you don't, it's going to be really bad for you. So next you have, the last card is the reversed Ace of Swords. So things didn't play out for you the way you wanted. And that's probably why you're feeling the way you're feeling. So stressed and tension and all this negative thoughts and shit because shit didn't work out for you. But the thing of it is that you need to keep your willpower and keep your faith and go where you're appreciated. So whatever you tried, whatever you did, it didn't work out because the people weren't right. So you need to try a different thing. There was one, maybe it wasn't people, maybe it was something else. That's what came to mind, so that's what I said. But it could be anything. Maybe the building wasn't right. Maybe, I don't know, maybe one thing wasn't right, and that's the reason why it didn't work out. So you need to keep trying. You need to go elsewhere. You need to try again. You need to go where you're appreciated. You need to keep your faith and keep moving forward, or it will never work out for you, okay? You need to keep faith, keep moving forward, and be optimistic. It's a very, very big deal. 11/11 is a huge, today, 11/11 is a huge, 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 huge manifesting day. Okay, and it's like probably the biggest one and last one of this year before the new decade. So I advise you to write down your manifestations, what it is that you want for your life. Write it down on a piece of paper and burn it, or write it down, fold it up and put it underneath your pillow. Think about it before you go to sleep at night. Even if you burn it, still think about it before you go to sleep at night. Big deal, guys, big deal. It's a very, very, very good time to manifest, and you guys are feeling very like down and out on yourselves and feeling like you can't do that right now, so this would be a good time for you to do it, and get that confidence boost. So this is my Goddess Guidance Oracle deck. I'm just going to pull a card real quick. It's like a little bit of extra guidance for you guys. So I'm pulling for the collective air sign element, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for 11/11 in retrograde. Can you give me a card to help them on their journey forward? Please and thank you. I'm going to do one more shuffle. Alright, so Mary Magdalene, unconditional love. So, love yourself, others, in every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. So, isn't that what I just said, people? Keep the faith. Keep the faith and keep moving forward. It is your destiny, okay? Keep going forward with whatever it is that you have planned. Keep the faith no matter what stops you. Keep going. Okay? Use your intuition. Use your inner guidance. It's going to lead you wherever you need to go. And it's never going to lie to you. If you guys have any questions or want to say anything, comment below. There's links below for my website and my Facebook page. And any private readings if you want to do those. I hope this resonated with you. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your 11/11 and happy manifesting.